When I was 5 years old, I started singing in my church choir, and I haven't stopped singing since.
Is there anybody here who loves my Jesus? Anybody here who loves my Lord?
I got a call from a friend, and they had a little choir that they were putting together and wanted to know if I could sight read. Well, it's been a ride. It's been quite a ride. It's a wonderful experience. You learn something from Charles every time you're with him, something different.
You know, it's a really special thing, but what makes it special is hard to put into words. Oh, you know, I sing in this thing that has this transformational power, and you just have to be there, you know? The words don't really do it justice.
What word are we aiming for? Heart. Okay. Can you give it to me again with a little more heart?
Bring me all your heart, melody. Bring me all your heart, melody.
The way I think about it is I can't imagine not doing it. It sounds so silly, but that's how I feel about it. It's so much a part of my soul, you know? I feel like I grew up in the group. In fact, at one point I was the youngest soprano. I am now the oldest soprano.
Their tenures are as varied as the day jobs they hold. But all 24 singers in the Kansas City Chorale share one thing: a commitment to the pursuit of vocal music at the highest levels. Whether their daytime duties call for managing a dental office, licensing artwork for Hallmark, or teaching music in a school or church, they all happily put the real world behind them to chase artistic perfection.
A 1, 2, D.
With plenty of encouragement from this man.
Rehearsal, concert, rehearsal, concert. I never reached the finish line.
Charles Bruffy didn't form the chorale, but he's been a part of the group since the beginning and served as its conductor and artistic director for 25 years now. Finding a way to make good individual voices work even more effectively as a unit is something he never seems to tire of.
I'm always seeking something and looking for newness in music that we already know, looking for new music that no one knows. The conductor's job is to bring the music together, because the most important thing to us is that the listener have feeling about what we do, that we illuminate the music. When we go to concert, I always hope that it sounds like it's the first time that anyone has ever heard this piece, that we aren't just grinding through the song another time.
They seldom give Grammys for grinding it out, and Charles has earned 2. One for his work here, the other with the Phoenix Chorale, which he's also been conducting for the past 13 years.
I don't mind at all the travel part of it. My car knows the way to the airport. It's a real conversation starter when you're looking at music and people look over to see what you're doing, and then they always ask. And I make new friends with them all the time. And then they come to the concerts.
Charles is and that is very important in fundraising, and he's very well respected. I think that helps a lot.
It's hard for me to imagine being Charles and having these 2 premier choirs, and then also the symphony chorus as well, sounding very beautiful too. How does he balance all that?
sometimes by mixing and matching the choirs, as Bruffy will in May, when the group shifts away from the churches where it usually performs to sample the acoustics in Hellsberg Hall. Fittingly, the music they'll make is Russian, full of the room-rumbling compositions that brought the chorale its first national attention some 20 years back.
We're going to be bringing some of the singers from Phoenix, especially the low basses, just so we can have an additional footstool, we call.
For singers, the chance to join with other great voices offers rewards beyond the merely financial. For Scott Hansen, the newest kid on the choral block, every time out is a chance to learn lessons from the veterans he stands between.
You know, we have people drive from Independence, and I've heard people driving from Warrensburg, and when you take the paycheck and compare it to the gas it takes to get there, it's just above break even. It is much less a commitment to a paycheck than it is a commitment to the art, a commitment to your passion.
We've gone through things together with family situations and deaths and births, and being able to sing together can be that healing or that celebration. There's just stuff that you can do through singing that I can't express it to you in words.